Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. In today's recipe, I will be showing you how to make the most delicious jollof rice with just simple ingredients. But first of all, I will start by sharing the ingredients with you. Let's go. Here in this place, I have the bell pepper, paprika, some chicken stock, then meat already washed, and some onions, then some salt to taste. I will be using the plum tomatoes. You can as well use the fresh tomato, which is better, and then gino. You can use derica, then vegetable oil and some rice. So here in this jar I have the green seasoning. This green seasoning contains different herbs, okay, which will make this food more delicious. So here in this pot I just added the washed meat, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of the green seasoning and some salt. So the quantity of salt I'm adding, it depends on what you have in the green seasoning. Like the green seasoning, I already have some salt in it. So after adding all this, make sure you give it a stir, a good stir. So mix it well for the ingredients to be able to penetrate well into the meat. Then I will cover and let it cook in its own juice. Here you can see the quantity of water that came up from the meat. Okay, so now it is time for me to add up some water to make sure the meat is well cooked. So mix it well and cover, let it continue cooking. That is me about to open the pot. Yeah, so I'm going to be adding the seasoning cube, which is chicken cubes. Then continue cooking. Here now the meat is ready. It is well cooked to my own taste. So I'm going to take the meat out of the cooker and separate the meat from the stock. Then in this pot, I'm going to be adding some vegetable oil, and some onions. This is optional. So adding the meat for frying. You can as well grate this in the oven or with the air fryer, whichever one that works for you. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate my existing viewers and all my new viewers. Thank you for staying by, and thank you for all your support. Allow the meat to keep frying until it is brown enough or well fried to your taste. Now that it is ready, I'm going to scoop it out of the pot, and then I will be using the same oil I used in frying the meat to cook the jollof rice. That is going to help to enhance the taste of the rice as well. Just in case you're wondering on how to make the green seasoning, it is right there in my channel. So right away, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of the green seasoning. So stir it in. This green seasoning will help to enhance the taste of your jollof rice. So that means is you don't need to add any other special ingredients, but if you want to add more, you can as well go ahead to do so. As far as the green seasoning is concerned, it is loaded with good taste. Okay, it will help your jollof rice to taste differently and more delicious. So I just added some onions. You can decide to chop your onions or you blend it, but preferable, it is okay to cut it this way or whichever way you want to cut it. Then I added some sweet onions. Stir, stir, stir. And also in my next video, I will be sharing the enhanced version of how to make this green seasoning. So look out for it. While the onions is frying, I will quickly go ahead to open the Gino tin tomato and also the plum tomato, then give it a good blend before we continue. So now it is time for me to add in the Gino paste. You can use Derica, it doesn't matter whichever one you use. I prefer Gino because Gino doesn't have that much sour taste, okay, and it doesn't take time to fry. So stir it in to make sure the tomato is well melted into the oil. So at this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly do so by clicking on the notification button and as well subscribe. So this process, you will just keep on stirring the tomato to avoid it getting burnt. I just added the blended plum tomato and the red bell pepper. If you're using the fresh tomatoes, there's different method of doing this. You can put it in the gray. You can gray it, okay, or roast it rather in the oven or hair fryer with some garlic, onions, and other thing you want to add to it. But today's recipe is all about with simple ingredients. Here I just soaked the rice I will be using in hot water for 10 minutes just to extract the excess starch. So now I'm back to the stew, to the sauce I will use for the jollof rice. So like I said, you just have to keep on stirring until it is well cooked to your taste. Now it is time for me to add all the dry spices. I just added the curry powder, the paprika, and some chicken stock cube. Then stir, stir, stir. Be rest assured to find the ingredients in the description box. I will be dropping it there, so watch out for it. And just keep stirring on a low heat. The taste of the sauce alone, it's so delicious, so much delicious. I'm going to scoop out some of the sauce into a different bowl and set it aside just in case I needed extra more. So now I'm adding in the rice into the pot of sauce of tomato stew. So I'm going to mix it well. Make sure you mix it very well. Mix, mix, mix. After mixing, then it is time for me to add in the stock, the meat stock. When you're adding the water should just be the level of the rice. Jollof rice doesn't need much water for it to get cooked, as long as the heat in the pot is well covered. So now it is time for me to taste the rice to see if there is enough salt. So at this point, if there is not enough salt or ingredient as you want, you can add it at this point. Then after adding, mix it and then cover it to continue cooking. So I'm using the parchment paper. You can as well use the foil paper if you wish. Then cover and leave it to continue cooking. Covering with the parchment paper or foil paper allows the heat to remain right into the pot, and this will help it to cook fast and without you adding excess water. So it is time for me to check on the rice to see how it is cooking. So I went ahead to mix the rice. Okay, I don't want the rice to get so dry before adding the rest of the thing I'm going to be adding. So here, as you can see, I just added the sauce I scooped out earlier, and now some onions and also the green bell pepper. You can use any vegetable of your choice, and you can as well omit it. Then I will be adding some butter. After all this, I'm going to go ahead to cover the pot for it to steam just for a few minutes. And here it is. Our rice is ready. Our jollof rice is ready. So I'm just going to quickly mix it all together. So what I'm doing, I'm making sure I mix it all properly, just to make sure the sauce I added lately and the vegetable, the butter, everything is well incorporated into the rice. The smell or the aroma in this kitchen, it's so divine. Wow. Our jollof rice is ready, calling my name to come and eat. If you're ready and you want to eat this jollof rice, please come and join me. Bring your spoon, your plate, and enjoy this delicious, mouth-watering jollof rice with me. Please, at this point, if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the notification button, subscribe and share to your loved ones. And thank you so much for watching this video. I am so grateful for all your support. See you in the next one. Bye bye.